Y'all say, yeah, well, boy, we be working out over here with you, Tone. But you know what? Y'all be doing the doggone thing, though. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be doing the thing. So you got your 2,000 steps in. Thank you, V, for the follow. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, I'm about to get started. Thank y'all so much. I'm getting ready to talk about the woman at sea. Yeah, interesting. The woman at sea. So, all right, as I get ready to get this thing started, help me out with a sound check, y'all. Can y'all hear me all right? Is the music okay? Is the music overpowering my voice? Is everything all right? Everything is good. It's not overbearing. Okay. All right, that's what's up then. That's what's up. All right. All right, so that's what I'm getting ready to talk about today. The woman at sea. Okay. Beautiful. All right, go with me a minute, and I want you to go into your imagination this morning with me. Again, thank everybody for tuning in to the live here, and good morning over here. Thank you. Getting YouTube up and Instagram and all these other spots going at the same time. Good morning. Thank you, Lily. All right, the woman at sea is what I'm coming to talk about. The woman at sea. So go with me for a moment in your mind. Right? Imagine standing at harbor, watching ships come in. Right? One after the other. Everybody know what ships are, of course. Everybody seen ships, whether on television or in person, or you've been on a cruise ship, regardless of the fact. Just go with me in your mind and just imagine you standing on harbor and you watching some ships come and go, right? Some ships arrive carrying treasure, gold and diamonds, and etc. Some ships arrive carrying trouble, weaponry, things that they smuggled in type stuff. So some trips carrying trouble. Some ships begin to briefly leave. Others arrive and they anchor permanently. Right? So now imagine that every ship represents a relationship. Imagine every ship represents a relationship. One of the greatest mistakes people make is believing that every ship entering into your harbor was sent to stay. Hear me good. One of the greatest mistakes a lot of women in particularly make is believing that every ship entering her harbor was sent to stay. Some people arrive to teach. Some people arrive to reveal. Some people arrive to expose weakness. Some people arrive to help you grow. Some people arrive just to straight up run all over you. And then some people arrive because God intended them to remain. The one that arrive, whom God intended to remain in your life, they come, ladies and gentlemen, with an anchor. Let me say that again. The person that arrives into your life, the ship that arrives into your harbor, that God intends to remain there, they come with an anchor. And y'all know what that means. They come with an anchor, thank you, Renee, because they are about to become very settled and they don't plan to leave. That's the ship you're waiting on to arrive at your harbor. The ship that's coming with an anchor. And once they arrive at the right harbor, all they're going to do is anchor that ship. They made it. They've reached the destination that they headed out to reach. And that destination is you. The ship with the anchor is the ship that you're waiting on. Can somebody write in the chat real quick, anchor? Anchor. I hope that made sense. In other words, you are waiting on the ship that is preparing to anchor. You're not waiting on the ship no longer that's just coming to drop something off, then leave. I'm just going to go on a limb to just say that. I believe that you're no longer waiting on a ship to come drop something off and leave. You're waiting on that ship to arrive at your harbor to anchor. Don't you understand, as big as that ship is, once the captain dropped the anchor, that ship ain't going nowhere. It doesn't matter how the waves smash against it. Once he anchors, that ship isn't moving from its spot. So I got a question to any woman that's watching me right about now. Are you ready for a man to come into your life that's going to anchor? He gonna drop the anchor. He's saying to you, baby, I'm not going nowhere. I'm here to stay. I'm not dropping anything off and leaving. Thank you, Cutie Pie. I'm here to stay. I've reached my destination. I came to the place where I wanted to go. I found who I was looking for. Anchor. Lord, send me a ship with an anchor. Lord, have mercy. On this Wednesday morning, you can pray and say, Lord, send me a ship with an anchor. You don't want nobody to drop something off no longer and just leave you. You ready for that man to show up that's ready to be anchored into this thing, into this relationship, into your life. And his anchor gonna speak louder than his words. Baby, I'm not moving. Come what may, I'm here to stay. Lord, have mercy. Anchor. First bullet. But somebody type this in the chat. Stop calling every ship your ship. Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for coming on in the house. Continue to tap the screen. Miss Kenny, I thank you. Tammy, everybody, thank you for giving the heart meets. Number one, stop calling every ship your ship. You a whole harbor. You gonna see many ships. Now you understanding the title of the message today, The Woman at the Sea. You follow me now? It's making sense now? The woman at the sea. You are the harbor. You're gonna see many ships. Stop calling every ship your ship. There's a lot of ladies that suffer unnecessary heartbreak because they become emotionally attached. Thank you. Before they gather enough information. Now that's a big one. I'm going to say that again, and I'm going to say that loud and clear. Many women suffer unnecessary heartbreak because they become emotionally attached before they gather enough information. So even before I go even any further, you need to write yourself a little note right there. Would be real wise. Don't become emotionally attached before gathering enough information. You already in love with the man and you don't know enough about the man to be in love with the man. You already ready to be in a serious committed relationship with the man and you don't know enough about the man to do that. You ready to give your whole heart to the man and you don't know enough information about the man to do such a thing. Many women suffer unnecessary heartbreak because they become emotionally attached before they gather enough information. That's a big one right there, whether y'all want to believe it or not. Doggone it, that's a big one. And that one right there gonna help about 50 women real good right now. The moment a man shows interest, some women begin to imagine a future. Let me say that again. The moment a man shows interest, some women begin imagining a future. The wedding, the house, the children, the vacations, the the happy ever after. God never intended emotions to lead your relationship decisions. You cannot allow your emotions to lead your relationship decisions, because your emotions will mess you up every single time. Your emotions is not a wise guide. So just because the man is showing interest, you cannot move ahead of reality. You cannot move ahead of information. You cannot start imagining a future with a man when you don't know anything about the man. When you start imagining your future with the man, your emotions follow that imagination. Your emotions grow with what you are showing it. And what you're showing is possibility, not reality. So your emotions begin to grow off of a possibility, not off of reality. That's why 3 and 4 weeks in, you feel so deep, right? And you so ready to let go and give him all you got, because your emotions grew with fantasy. You allowed your emotions to grow with fantasy because you was imagining future with him. And when you allow your emotions to grow off of fantasy, that's how your emotion gets ahead of your reality. But please understand, emotions are passengers. Thank you. Emotions are passengers. Discernment is the captain. Let me say that again. Emotions are passengers. Discernment is the captain. Don't mess up that order. Okay? See, a harbor master does not allow every vessel to dock permanently. A harbor master does not allow every vessel to dock permanently. It is inspected first. That ship have to be inspected first. Questions are asked. Credentials are checked. And intentions are verified. Women, you must learn that same principle. Not every man deserves immediate access to your heart, as I always state. Not every man deserves immediate access to your heart. But like a good harbor master, inspect the ship first, ask questions, check credentials, and verify intentions. Because you're not allowing someone to dock permanently that don't belong permanent access to your heart. Due diligence is necessary. Period. I don't care how long you've been single. I don't care how bad you're longing for a relationship. You rather long for a relationship than to end up with the wrong relationship and praying to get out of that relationship. So you do your due diligence. Verify. Ask questions. Get to know who the world you are. He is. Thank you, Wani. Before you let someone dock permanently in your life, oh, absolutely. Oh no. Because the devil think that he can get you. He think because you're vulnerable, because you've been waiting a while. And from when if you let the devil attack you, he'll think, okay, you're open, you're susceptible now, greater than ever, for him to manipulate and bring the wrong man into your life. Because you've been waiting a while and you want one so bad. But when you're not in that type of a hurry, even though you craving a relationship, you desire a relationship, and you do want one, regardless of who comes, you're going to do your due diligence. Verify your credentials. Ask questions. Intentions must be verified. None of that stops because you want a relationship and someone introduced themselves to you and now showing interest. Due diligence still come first. Access, hear this part. Access should be earned. Access should be earned. Trust should be earned. Trust should be earned. I don't trust you. See, ladies, that should be your stance. No, I don't trust you because I don't know you. How are you gonna trust a man that you don't know? Well, you say, well, I trust everybody initially. That's crazy. No, you don't either. Let me back your bus up real quick. You don't trust nobody you don't know. If you meet somebody out the gate, will you give them the key to your house and say, would you go in my bedroom and hand me my watch off my dresser? Heck no, you won't. Why? I don't know you. Think about what I'm saying. Well, doggone it, this is your life. This is your heart. How you just gonna trust somebody out the gate? No, I don't trust you because I don't know you. Trust should be earned. One time I was of the belief, yeah, I trust you until you give me a reason why not to trust you, but I'm not of that belief no more. That's unwise. So now I know better, and I'm wiser now. So now I'll share this information with y'all. You don't trust nobody that you don't know. Trust should be earned, period. So my advice to any and every woman out here, thank you. You don't trust no man until he earned that trust. You talking about your heart here. There's no way you just gonna freely dearly give a man access to your heart that you don't even know. You have to trust somebody to give them access to your heart, period. No, I don't trust you because I don't know you. You got to earn that trust, period. And when you earn it, then I'll open my trust up. But until then, I'm watching. I'm being careful. Why is that? Because my Bible teaches me to watch as well as pray. And it also teaches me to guard my heart with all diligence. So no, I don't trust you. You have to show me that you are trustworthy. And when you show me that you are trustworthy, then I'll trust you, but not before. That's big. Now that's big. Real talk, that's big. So trust should be earned. Commitment should be earned. So y'all better hear what I'm saying, ladies, because this is big time what I'm speaking. Listen to what I'm saying. Not every man deserves access to your heart. Access should be earned. Trust should be earned. Commitment should be earned. How are you going to commit to a man and he haven't earned it? This cat wants you to shut everything down, but he haven't first committed to you. See, you got to follow the leader, ladies. This is big time what I'm sharing. You got to follow the leader. You said you want a man to lead. Yes. You say the man is the leader because he is. Yes. So who commits first? He do. So if he commit, then you commit. If he don't commit, then doggone it, you don't commit. Why would you commit to an uncommitted man? Commitment must be earned. So the only way I'm going to commit to you, if you commit to me first. The man have to do it first because the man is the leader and you follow the leader. It's your job to follow. It's not your job to lead. So why would you commit to a man that's not committed to you? Well, you still talking to other people, but doggone it, you are, because you uncommitted to me. We out here still talking, trying to find our person, obviously, and say it 10 toes down. Well, if you're going to be, out here like this, then doggone it, we don't. You right. Because I see what you want. You ain't no good. You want me to commit to you, but you don't want to commit to me. So in other words, you want to have all of me while you can have me and Sharon and Susie and Keisha. Oh, Negro, no. Oh, absolutely not. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all, but no, that's not happening. I've been gone, y'all. Y'all want me to calm down a little bit? Do I need to calm down? I've been gone. I know it. Do I need to tone it down just a little bit? I need to tone it down. I got to tone it down. I don't know. I've been gone for a while. I probably need to tone it down. I don't know. I might need to tone it down. Thank y'all for continuing to tap the screen. And if I'm talking all right, y'all know what it is on the gift goal over here on TikTok. Anytime I'm talking all right, we can see can we hit this gift goal too. Appreciate the love, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Vicky, for it. Thank you so much. You understand what I'm saying, though? Come on now. Let me help y'all. My job is to help you. My job is to make you sharper and stronger to the ladies because God has called me to y'all. I already know this. I mean, come on, I'm not crazy. I've been doing it too long not to understand my assignment from the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Teach him, Tony. See, this is almost like a punishment for me. I done told y'all this. This is almost like a punishment for me, right? Because I wasn't all good all my life. Come on now. Y'all see me sitting up here talking, oh, Tony's such a good man. Oh, Tony talk. Oh, Tony. No, Tony wasn't. No, Tony wasn't. Tony had it. Tony had his faults. Trust me, in relationships, I was not the best man. I was not. I did not do wrong. Did I hurt? Yes, I hurt feelings big time. Lord have mercy. Did I do wrong? Yes, I did do wrong. Yes, I did. Did I do a woman wrong? Yes, I did. Did I do what a man does? Yes, I did. I'm all man, and I sure enough did. I was wrong to the core. Wrong. But after I wanted to get it right, and all I asked God for was give me knowledge about relationship. Teach me this thing called relationship. Give me a deeper understanding. Not for teaching nobody. It was just for me. So I can do better. So I can understand it better. According to your word, your principles. Not Tony's, not my mama's, not my uncle's, not my brother's, but yours. And God did that. He started teaching me. And after he started teaching me, then he told me to not teach them. Now you go back and tell them same women. Now you go teach them. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like a punishment. Them same women. Now you go out there and you teach them. And this is why I do what I do unapologetically, because I'm not trying to gather fans. Whoever it helps and bless, that's who it helped and bless. That's it. But let me do what the Holy Spirit gave me to do. So, access, trust, commitment should be earned. Your heart is valuable cargo. Your heart, ladies, is valuable cargo. Will somebody write that in the chat for me? My heart is valuable cargo. Your heart is valuable cargo. Stop handing it away for free. Stop treating your heart like it's worth less. Because when you give something valuable away for free, it's no longer valuable. If you know what it's worth, then you get market value for it. What is market value for your heart? Is it worth love? Is it worth commitment? Is it worth truth? Is it worth loyalty? Is it worth? And stop handing it over for free. Get market value for it. If you don't get market value for it, then doggone it, you ain't gonna get it. You know, I used to have furniture stores, right? And I still got a couple of my delivery trucks, my trucks, my box trucks that I deliver furniture. And I got it. Somebody wanted to come buy one, right? And say, look, I give you, telling me what they gonna give. I give you X amount of dollars for this. I say, first of all, you ain't gonna tell me what you gonna give me with what belong to me. No, sir. I know its value. This is what I want. No, I ain't gonna pay that for it. Well, get on down the road. Well, come on, Tony, I'll give you this amount of money for it right here, right now, cash money. I said, brother, if you're not gonna give me what I'm asking for, you can leave. I don't want that. You gonna give me what it's worth. But you're just gonna let it sit here? I said, I would let this truck sit here and rotten before I let it go for what you want to give it to me for. I will let it sit here and rot. So you either give me what I want for it, or you can exit the premises right now. And I meant every word. And he left. Goodbye. Your heart is the same thing. Your heart, if you know its value, what is its value? And if somebody comes along not want to give you what it is worth, You tell them it'll stay right here, me and Jesus, until Jesus come back before I give it away for how you want to treat it. Absolutely not. I refuse to give it away for uncommitment. I refuse to give it away from some rinky-dink love. I refuse to give it away to someone that's not going to be loyal. I will keep it right here until Jesus come back before I give it to you, and I know you ain't going to take care of it. That should be your stance, doggone it. Period. Period. Because you know its value. And you're not going to change. Your heart is valuable cargo. And stop handing it over for free. No more freebies. You done gave it away for free too long. And look at where it got you. You gave what's valuable away for free, and look at what it got you. Look at the treatment it give you. I done told you, and I'm going to say it again. Cheap environments do not take care of anything of value. Cheap environments do not take care of nothing of value. No more. If I'm talking all right, let me see two of those. Well, I don't know what them things is. Two more of those, two more of them teddy bear things, y'all, here on TikTok. If I'm talking all right, can I see two more of them? Go across the street. There's two more. Let me know I'm talking all right. What I'm on, number three? Number three, the castle and the gate. Somebody write that in the chat. The castle and the gate. The castle and the gate. Number three. The castle and the gate. A castle is not protected by its walls. It's protected by its gate. A castle is not protected by its walls. It's protected, thank you, Stacy, by its gates. Well, why do I say that? Well, because a gate determines who enters. A gate determines who enters, who stays, who leaves, who gains access. Now, hear this good. Many women spend years building themselves, but leave the gate unguarded. Let me say that again. Many women spend years building themselves, but leave the gate unguarded. They allow loneliness to become the gatekeeper. Thank you, Ms. Lala. They allow loneliness to become the gatekeeper. They allow attraction to become the gatekeeper. They allow depression to become the gatekeeper. Thank you. Hear this part good. Let me say it one more time before I bring that together, because I need you to catch it. Many women spend years building themselves, but leave the gate unguarded. They allow loneliness to become the gatekeeper, attraction to become the gatekeeper, depression to become the gatekeeper. But hear this part. The wrong gatekeeper will admit the wrong people. The wrong gatekeeper will admit the wrong people. So what happens? That beautiful castle becomes very vulnerable when the gate is left open. So likewise, a woman can become emotionally wounded when she abandons her discernment. Your standards are not barriers. They are security systems. Every healthy relationship begins with healthy gates. Everybody can't get the access, as we stated earlier. Guard your gate. Discernment must be your gatekeeper. Because the wrong gatekeeper will admit the wrong people. How many of you have opened your gate up and the wrong person came in? How many? You ain't got to put it in the chat. This is just for you to talk. Because you had the wrong gatekeeper. The wrong gatekeeper will admit the wrong people. And that person was absolutely no good for your life. None whatsoever. Why did you ever let that person in, right? Discernment must be your gatekeeper. Is he right for me? Is he not? Okay, even though I'm attracted to him, but that's fine. I'm not opening up my gate because of an attraction. How is he as a man? What is his intentions with me? Good morning. What is his intentions with me? Do he mean well? Do he really want something? Is he with me because he is trying to figure out himself on whether or not he want to make me his lady? That he see a future with us, and not just me seeing whether or not there's a future with us. You got to protect that castle, the gate. Who comes in and who's not. No more opening up the gate for the wrong person. You understand? I don't care if they look like the right person. Are they right for you? You don't want to go off what appear to be. You want to go off of what you know what is. And you know what is after spending time with him. I always say, you let time be your guide. Let time work with you, for you, not against you. Time will never let you down. Time reveals all things, ladies. You have this beautiful commodity called time. Use it to your advantage. Use it wisely, because it will never fail you. Time will reveal all things. In time, you shall see it all. If you just give it time, give it time. Everything takes time. Let it take time. Cook it slow. Cook it slow, because you want it what? You want it to be right. You want that meat tender. So what do? Time, you use time. Cook it slow. Time. Crock pots are designed to cook slow. You can cook it for 12 hours. You won't burn it up. Cook it slow. You can put it on the stove, turn the eye up to high. Okay, it's going to cook fast. It's going to cook. But the difference in the texture is time. You want to know who he really is? Put him in the doggone crock pot. Cook slow. You see, when you put meat in the crock pot that got a bone on it, what happens to the meat? Somebody put it in the chat for me. If you put meat in a crock pot that's on a bone, what happened to the meat? I want to see it real quick before I go in the chat. What happened? There it is right there. It fall off the bone. Exactly. Time will cause things to fall off. That's what you want to see. What's going to fall off? Are you really like this, or is it going to fall off? Do you really take care of a woman like this? Do you really open up her doors, and do you really pull out her chair at the restaurant like this? Well, time going to show me whether or not it's going to fall off. Doggone it. Put him in the crock pot. You this gentle with a woman? This is how you are? You always talk like this? You always pay attention to your words when you're talking to them? Want me to feel like a lady? Is this you, or is this just an imposter? Put him in the crock pot. Because what's not real gonna fall off. Time. I hope that made sense. Time, doggone it. Time gonna show you what's real and what's not. Use it to your advantage, because you want to see what's gonna fall off. That's why you cannot be so quick giving your heart to a man just because he appeared to be. Forget who he appeared to be. You need to know what's gonna fall off. Give it time to see what falls off. You had that man in the crock pot for 7 months, 8 months, 10 months, 12 months, and he's still doing the same thing. Doggone it, you cook. Oh, this good and tender. Oh, you cook. He still treat you like a lady. He still pull out your chair. He still handle you with such care and such gentleness. He still pay attention to you and observe. He cook. Doggone it, he cook. None of that fell off the bone. Oh, he cooked. This is who he is. Put him in the crock pot. Will somebody put that in the chat? Put him in the crock pot and walk away. Put him in the crock pot. Get him off the skillet. Take him off the stove and put that man in the crock pot. See, the stove don't give it to you. The stove don't show it because it's too quick. Y'all ready to eat because it looked done. But have you ever fried some chicken and it looked done until you bit in it and you saw that red. It wasn't done. What you do? You threw the doggone thing away because it appeared to be done, but on the inside, oh, it wasn't right. But when you put that doggone thing in the crock pot, thank God for the crock pot. Come on here. Let me see about 3 of those pandas, y'all, if I'm talking right over here on TikTok. Come on and help me today. Put him in the crock pot. Every woman that's listening to me right now, your next relationship, the next man that you meet, put him in the crock pot. Not one woman is going to be in a hurry to get in a committed relationship. Absolutely not. You're going to wait to see if something fall off. I got to wait to see if something fall off. That's why I want to destroy the mentality for every woman who love to say a man know his woman as soon as he meet her. You better throw that doggone narrative out the window, because that's one of the dangerous things that make a woman give in too quick to a man, because you believe a man know instantly that that's his woman. So you base all of that because he know, because he say, you my wife, and he just met you 2 days ago. He don't know a doggone thing. He can feel something, but he don't know nothing. I destroy that narrative. I can't stand it. And the men that say it, they ain't telling the truth. And I tell any man that to his face, because you ain't God. How is it that you know a woman is your woman instantly, but you don't know nothing else about your life instantly? Doggone it. Make it make sense. If you know that instantly, then you'll know everything else instantly. Then what the purpose we need to be praying and asking God for direction for, if we know something instantly? Why we need to talk to God? Why we need to get direction from God then? My name ain't Jesus, and neither is his. Stop telling these ladies that lie. You don't know nothing instantly. All he doing is feeling something. That man got to get to know you. I don't care what man say that. That's a lie. And that's a dangerous thing for y'all ladies to believe. Because if you believe that crap, time will work against you. I'm ready, babe. I'm ready. I'm ready. You know, I got God. Oh, you my lady. You my God showed me. God showed me. That man ain't even seen you mad yet. That man ain't seen the other side of you. He ain't seen when you got fire in your eyes. He didn't see that. He didn't see how you don't play around. He didn't see that you're very observant and you call him out on his error. Oh, he ain't see that. He haven't seen that you're not a woman that he can walk over. Oh, he ain't seen all that, but doggone it, he just know you mine. He don't know nothing. Stop believing that lie. That's not true. If that's the case, how come statistics show men choose wrong 80% of the time? So make it make sense. God showed me you my woman. Well, how come the heck you ain't still with that woman? How come you left her? You said God showed you and you left her? God showed you that's your woman and you still got eyes for Shirley, Susie, and Linda? You a liar. Stop lying on God. God showed me. God ain't showed you nothing. That man got to get to know. Ladies, put him in the crock pot. Don't you get caught up in that. Don't you get caught up. Well, the man know. The man don't know nothing. All he got is a feeling, but that feeling got to get confirmed. Talking about you looking for a wife. Okay, you ready for a wife. You met a woman. God, show me you my wife. Then how the heck you ain't married her yet? You understand what I'm saying? Here it is 10 months later, no marriage. Here it is 2 years later, no marriage. What you waiting on? Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I done forgot where I'm at. But I just had to be, come on now. Y'all got to be wise, be smart. See, the Bible says you be harmless, like harmless as a dove, but you be wiser than a doggone serpent. That's what your Bible say. You be harmless as a dove, but you be wiser than a serpent. In other words, you ain't falling for the shenanigans. Well, God showed me. Well, he ain't showed me. I mean, it's your life too, ladies. Make it make sense. Like God ain't gonna show you nothing. Like you are irrelevant. Like you don't matter. You just bow down, shut up, and wait for the man to tell you he found you. What? Where they do that at? Oh, heck no. Oh, no. God showed me. Well, God ain't showed me a thing. So automatically, we ain't in sync yet. Because he ain't showed me nothing. Crock pot. Crock pot. What we doing? Taking our time. See what I'm saying? So if you can't take your time, if you can't allow me the respect of taking my time to get to know you so I can see what falls off of you, that means you came with game. Goodbye. You see what I'm saying? Ladies, please, all men don't want to go in the crock pot. The man that just playing game with you, he wants you to put him on the stove. Turn the eye on high. Because he ain't got time for you finding out who he really is. He don't have time for you to discover his true intentions. He wants you to put him on the stove, put the eye on high. Because crock pot reveal too much. Crock pot. Crock pot. Hashtag crock pot. That's where you go, in the crock pot. Let's see. Well, let's see what it's all about. Let's see who you really are. Because if you real, you ain't got no problem at all. If you real and true and your intentions is pure, he will be like crock pot meat and put some onions and bell peppers in there with it. Do your thizzle. Do your thizzle. Come on now. Number four, the counterfeit key. The counterfeit key. Number 4. Thank all y'all for the gifts too. I didn't see everybody I was talking. Kay Ferris. Thank you, Kay Ferris. Thank you, Kay. Laura. Thank you, Laura. I see. Renee. Thank you, Renee. All y'all that gave. Thank y'all so much that was giving on the gift goal up there. If I'm talking all right. If I'm talking all right. All right. The counterfeit key. The counterfeit key. I think I touched on this one time before, but I'm going to put a little more to it. The counterfeit key. The devil rarely destroys through obvious danger. Okay? The devil rarely destroys through obvious danger. He often destroys through imitation. It's imitation that we have to be careful of. Counterfeit money looks real. A counterfeit jewelry looks real. And a counterfeit relationship can look real too. A counterfeit man. Y'all didn't know men can counterfeit? Oh boy, be careful. I said a counterfeit man. Y'all didn't know some men are counterfeit, ladies? Oh, y'all getting it today. A counterfeit man often arrives carrying a lot of promises. Listen good. In order for something to be, thank you, Lily, in order for something to be counterfeit, there have to be an original that it copies from. Lord have mercy. In order for something to be counterfeited, there have to be an original to counterfeit from. So if a counterfeit man enters your life, that means the real man is very close. A counterfeit man often carries promises. A genuine man arrives carrying consistency. Let me say that again. A counterfeit man arrives carrying promises. A genuine man arrives carrying consistency. Hear this good. One talks about the future. The other prepares for the future. One speaks impressive words. The other demonstrates dependable actions. One wants quick access. The other values the process. One seeks convenience. The other seeks commitment. Now, the danger of counterfeits is not that they look fake. The danger is that they look authentic. This is why paying attention taking your time. Discernment matters more than desire. Because the danger in a counterfeit is not that they look fake. The danger is they look authentic. This is why the crock pot is so important. This is why taking your time is so important. This is why discernment is so important. I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Renee. The devil always tries to disrupt your future with his foolishness. That's why the Bible puts it this way, that it is no great thing that the devil himself can disguise himself as an angel of light. You understand? The Bible says the devil can disguise himself as an angel of light. He can appear to be. He counterfeits. That's why I said the danger is not that it look fake. The danger is it look authentic. But if you pay attention, if you take your time, if you don't move off desire, you don't be hasty, you will see the truth. You will see the truth. I don't care how much the devil try to disguise himself as an angel of light. If you pay attention, you will say these words. That's not God. That's not God right there. You almost had me, but you messed up when you said that right there. You messed up when you did that right there. That's not God. You see what I'm saying? My sheep know my voice, and another they will not hearken. That's not God. You trying to sound like him, but you can't talk like him. That's not God. No, you a liar. You're a liar. That's the devil right there. Ladies, please hear this good. I don't care if that's a cursing man, and you can be a cursing woman. So this part right here might not resonate real heavy, but you better hear what I'm saying. You could be a cursing woman. He can be a cursing man. But if that man honor and respects his lady, he will not curse you out. He will that man will mind how he talked to you. See, some women, because they curse, right? Because they curse, you can get numb to curse words if that's what you do. It's like if you smoke, you get numb to cigarette smoke. If someone else smokes, it don't bother you. If you drink, you know what I'm saying? You drink tequila, so he come and drinking tequila. It's no big thing. It don't. But you better understand something when it comes to you as a woman. And that man said he have chosen you, and he cherishes and values you as his lady. He'll mind what he say. If he sees you in that light, if he see you as a woman, if he see you as his lady, that man will control his words. He'll mind what he say if he respects you like that. I don't care how much he curse. When it comes to you, he'll respect his lady, and he'll mind what he say. He will not curse you out. he will not do it because you his woman. I know what I'm talking about. It's like a woman can walk in the barber shop and these men are just cursing and are cursing and are cursing and are cursing. But a woman walk in there, it's her presence alone that'll make that man say, hey, oh, fella. Chill. A lady in here, man. Stop all that talking like that. To a stranger. He'll straighten up his tone. He'll watch the words that's coming out of his mouth because he feels he's in the presence of a lady. Don't tell me what I know. That's a fact. That's a bona fide fact. Now you his woman? You his woman. Do he regard you? Do he honor you in such a way? I don't care how much he curse. But when it comes to you, there's a respect, man. There's a respect. There's a respect. That's a respect. That's my lady. That man will not curse you out. He won't do it. He'll bite his lip. Let me just come. He'll do all of that before he curse you out because you're his lady. You his woman. And he's not going to do that. He have restraint. I don't care who he is. Every man got restraint. But it's how he see you. He have to value you. He have to see you in that regard. For you to get that from him, he have to see you. I don't care how long you been with him. He has to see you like that to get that reaction from him. Now you can believe that, or you don't have to. I don't care. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to you raw and real. You can believe that or not. A lot of ladies don't pay that any attention because she curses. She curses. She uses profanity. So when a man comes along using profanity, you don't think nothing of it, but you better. It's a respect. It's a man. Is he in the presence of a lady or is he not? Do you understand what I hope this is making sense? Is he in the presence of a lady or is he not? Because I done seen them same men be in the presence of who they feel and see as a lady, and he watches what he says to a stranger. He changes it. He will not curse. Hey, how you doing? You doing all right? Good to see you. Good. All right, good to see you. You look very nice today. Oh yeah, you look very nice. Very nice. You need help with that? Let me get the door for you. His old demeanor changes. I don't care what. That's any man. That's a fact. But his treatment of you will show you how he see you. Do he see you as a lady? That's why some women can be with her man. And it's raining out. And he be like, oh, let me hold the door for you. He said, no, let me hold the door for you. You got that? You got your bag? Look like you're struggling. Let me get that. And then that woman said, hold up. You don't hold my door. Hey, I walked in. You just let me walk in. Well, wonder why. Who did he see? What's the persona? Did he see a lady? Man. A man, I'm telling you, a man acts differently when he feels he's in the presence of a lady. A real masculine grown man is different in the presence of who he feels is a lady. That's a fact. If you don't believe it, you don't have to believe it. But that man will respect her, honor her. How he treats you, handle you, love on you is different. If a man, I'm going to give you this last one for free on this. If a man will disrespect you with his mouth, he'll disrespect you with his actions. Some of the greatest disrespect a man can give you with his mouth is cursing you out. Now you can believe that, or you don't even have to. But if that man see you as a lady, oh shoot, I don't care how upset you make him. He's only gonna go so far with you because you his lady. He'll rather go outside and get on top of the roof than to just be disrespect you something viciously with his tone. Because you're not his enemy, you his lady. Period. But he got to see you as that first. So ladies, what is Tony saying right about now? Make sure you connect with a man that see you like a lady, because all will not. So you make sure that the man that you allow into your life, he sees you as a lady. So that lady respect comes along with it. That's like when the Temptations made that song, Treat Her Like a Lady. He was talking to men, grown men. Treat her like a lady. Because a man has a different way about him when he see a lady. That's a lady. It's a different respect. It's a top tier respect. So you make sure that man sees you like a lady. If he don't, oh no, that's not your man. That's not a man you want to even, he don't get access, because he's not going to treat you like a lady if he don't see you as a lady. How can you get lady treatment and he don't see you like a lady? That's why, ladies, you carry yourself like a lady. And I can't teach you how to be a lady. I'm not a lady. Y'all ladies. Doggone it. Be the lady that you are. Carry yourself like a lady. Flow. 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 Thank y'all for the taps. Thank y'all for the gifts. I'm almost done. I've been gone a few days, so I'm going to take my time. I've been gone. I'm going to take my sweet time. I don't think nobody mad but the devil. And I don't care nothing about him. See, the thing about me, I'm different than the mindset of a lot of people. Well, they say all women ain't ladies. Well, yes, she is. She have to decide to carry herself like one. Some things are environmental, right? You come from an environment. Because I get it and I understand. But I'm not of the mindset that all women are not ladies. Yes, she are. She's a lady. She just haven't decided to carry herself like a lady. Her environment taught her how to carry herself, and that was wrong. So somewhere in her mind, she gonna have to be transformed by the renewing of her mind. Because see, I know all about it. Even the girls in the hood. Because I come from the hood, right? That's where I come from. So I know the hood girls. I know what I'm saying, I know that environment. That environment is nasty. The hood environment, especially if you live in the projects, you come from the projects, like I came from. I mean, the energy is always high. And there's always anything can pop off. And there's a lot of energy and a lot of attitude that just goes on in that environment, right? That environment is a little different. I get it. Even those women are ladies. They're behaving according to the environment that they're in. That's it. They're behaving according to the environment that they're in. But I come to tell every woman that's not who you are. Your environment doesn't dictate who you are. It doesn't say who you are. It doesn't give you your identity. I don't care how much street you got in you, where you came from, and I get it. That's just your environment that you was in. And you be ready to set it off, and you ain't got that was the environment that you're in. You can choose different. You can walk in your womanhood. You can walk in your ladyhood. You're a lady. You can change all of that today, not tomorrow, right now. Because that's not who you are. That's just the environment you was in and who you had to become. Now think about it. Switch the environment. Switch the environment. Then see how you would have been. You'd have been totally different. If you was not in that environment, you would have been totally different. It's like my daughter, right? When I put my daughter in private school, right? When they was young, it was in private school. And so because I wanted that more confined education where it's not a whole lot of, it was the top private school here in the city. And, they was great when all the kids go to college and all of that stuff, great education, one-on-one with the child and great course curriculum and all that. So I had my kids in the private schools. And so being in the private school, there's not they didn't see a whole lot of their race there because of the type of private school it was. And that was some reluctancy. Matter of fact, when they got there, they were the only people of color in the whole school. And they didn't want to go there. I don't want to be there. Let us go to private school. A public school. But I'm looking at the education. I get what you're saying, but I'm looking at the education. I came from the public school, and there's nothing wrong with the public school system. I love it. And all the experiences you get. I love it. But as a father, right, I'm just looking at the education. I'm looking different. And I see, the education side of it. And so, boom, that's where they were at. Trinity Collegiate School was the name of it here in Florence. And she began to, acclimate and, she started doing cheer and all of that. And they started doing their little cheer. She was a little cheerleader and all that. She started loving it, playing basketball. So she got up and got her friends. And I can see how the way she behaving and the way she talking now. You can see the way she started talking. Dad, come on. I saw the way she started talking. stuff, and I always say, look at here, you from the hood. I always look at him. You from the hood. Don't you ever get it twisted or where you from, my nizzle. Dad, stop. Don't be dad, stop. And they're doing their little cheer. Come on, okay. Boy, one time, then them jokers had to go play. They had to go play a school that ain't had nothing but nibbles. Boy, they went over to the school and it was a school where there was a whole lot of black folk over there at this school. They had to go play basketball. So we went up in that joker, and as soon as I'm in the stand right waiting them to come out, then all of a sudden you hear, and I'm like, oh shoot. Yeah, they jamming over there, and I'm in the crowd on my kid's side, but the other side hype, and I'm like, yeah, there we go. Boy, then they come out, them cheerleaders come out there, they coming out, I mean, giving it the business. I mean, I forgot that little cheer they would do. Oh, I can't remember that little cheer. That thing had me rolling. It's like Bring It On. The little girl came out there. I said, and I'm like, oh, come on, and then my daughter and them talking about ready, okay. They ain't even want to cheer no more. Boy, them little girls on that other side was giving them the business. You ain't want nothing. You just act like you do. My boy, they was giving them the business, right? So my daughter came home like, Dad, I wanted to just go over there and just, help them. I say, I know. I bet you did. I know you did. But anyway, I don't even know the moral of this story. I done got carried away. But I don't even know how I got there. I think I was talking about environments. Yeah. The environment has nothing to do with who you are. Every woman is a lady if she so choose to flow in her ladyhood. Period. All right. Yeah, it took me back just now, y'all. All right. I gave y'all a whole lot, and I don't even know why. I just kept going. Anyway, here's the next one. I'm almost done now. What I'm on, number 4, I think, the Potter's Workshop. The Potter's Workshop. Look at y'all, 7 more of those, what are those, pandas. 7 more, we'll hit that goal, y'all, that gift goal. If I'm talking all right, let's see, can we hit this gift goal? Come on, anyway. The Potter's Workshop. Number 5, the Potter's Workshop. The Potter's Workshop. Thank you, Layla. The Potter's Workshop. When a potter creates a masterpiece, he removes pieces of the stone. At first glance, excuse me, it appears, at first glance, it can appear very destructive. Stones can be chipped and things are unfinished, unshaped, undone. But every strike serves a purpose. So the sculptor is removing what doesn't belong. So the sculptor begins to remove what doesn't belong. So God, likewise, God often removes things from our lives before he adds something greater. Sometimes he removes unhealthy attachments. Sometimes he removes toxic influences, because some influences in your life can be very toxic. And so God will remove toxic influences. Sometimes he removed people we desperately wanted to keep. Right? And what can feel like loss is simply preparation. Because God cannot fit hands that, excuse me, God cannot fill hands that refuse to release what no longer belongs. It's hard for God to fill hands when you won't release what doesn't belong anymore. And sometimes you have to release what don't belong. So you can be praying for something new while still holding on to something old. How can you be praying for a new attitude when you're still holding on to your old one? You have to drop one in order to gain the other. No man can serve two masters. You're going to love one and hate the other. You're going to have to drop one in order to get access to the other. So what is it in your life that you need to let go of? What do you need to drop? What's in your hands that you need to let go? Let it go. Because God wants to fill it with something new. But first you got to drop what's old. Because God will never pour new wine in an old bottle. He told you not to do it, so you know he won't do it. He will not pour new wine into an old vessel. What are you letting go? You have to let go of whatever it is that's old to make room for that which is new, for the new thing to come in, for the new to be received, for the new to be poured into your life. So what do you need to let go? Somebody probably need to let the old go. Whatever that old is, let it go. That old man, let him go. That you keep going back to periodically. Every time he called, occasionally. You're so apt to answer his call. You always respond to his text message. Why are you still responding to that man? But you telling yourself, yeah, he's done, I'm through with him. But yet you still respond to him. You're lying to yourself. You're not through with him. He's still much alive in your life. He still have access to your life today, just like he did yesterday, because you continue to respond. You refuse to let the old go. See, when you finally let the old go, you will never respond to him again. See, when you're done with somebody, you can if you need to block a person, then you can block them for real. But as long as you still respond to that old, you're not ready for the new. Because let me tell you, all that old gonna do is hurt that new. The Bible even says that. The Bible even said new and old don't go together. New and old don't mix. The scripture says you will destroy it. It will be destroyed. You will burst the bottle. New and old don't mix. But you so to yourself, you continue to lie to yourself. The worst person you can ever lie to is you. Well, I'm done with him. I'm super done with him. I'm done with him. I'm done with him. But you still answer him when he calls. You still respond to him when he sends you a text message. You're not done. You still haven't let that man go or let that woman go. You haven't let her go. All you ever did was lie to your own self. But that person still have access to your life. And that person is going to mess up. Anything new that comes into your life, keep playing around with it. So you have to let the old go, so new can occupy all that space. You understand? How can new occupy all that space when you won't let the old go? You got to there's not room for both. Now, either you want the old or you want the new, but you cannot have them both, hot or cold. Either or. Which one you want? Both cannot occupy the same space, either hot or cold, new or old. Which one do you want? Not realizing the devil will play games with you and keep you lying. God cannot fill hands that refuse to release what no longer belongs. You have to release first. Overcoming begins with releasing, letting it go. Overcoming begins with releasing, letting it go. Let me let it go. Once and for all, you got to let her go. Once and for all, you got to let him go. You no longer have access to my heart, my time, my mind, my thoughts, nothing, my energy, nothing. You have no access to my moments in life any longer. You as a has-been. You're not a right now. And you have to learn how to let it go and put it in its proper place, period. Number 6, the ego lesson. Number 6, the ego lesson. Thank y'all for hanging in here with me. I appreciate that. Thank y'all all here, everywhere. I see y'all here. Thank y'all over there on YouTube and the ego lesson. When storms approach, most birds fly away. Hear this good. When storms approach, most birds fly away. Eagles fly toward them. Now, the eagle is a fascinating bird. Fascinating. Eagles fly towards the storm. Why? Why? Because the eagle understands something other birds do not. The storm that frightens others can actually lift it higher. The eagle is a fascinating bird. The eagle understands the storm that frightens other birds. That same storm can lift it higher. The storm can take him even higher. The winds that trouble smaller birds become opportunities for elevation. A lot of people often see challenges and storms as evidence that God has forgotten about them, abandoned them. But what the storm is, but what if, should I say, what if the storm is carrying you higher? What if the breakup taught you wisdom? What if the breakup made you better? What if the breakup elevated your self-respect? What if the breakup elevated who you are? What if the disappointment taught you discernment and gave you patience to wait? And what if the loneliness taught you how to hear God's voice? The eagle fly towards the storm because the storm propels them higher. Some of y'all went higher today and you probably don't even realize it, and I hope you do. But if you don't, let me help you. Some of you have went higher today because of the storm, because of the situation, because of your broken heart, because of how they treated you, because of how it ended, because of the breakup, because of the letdown, because of the betrayal, because you became higher, you soared higher. You're better for it. You already mound up with wings like an eagle and you ain't even realizing, and you still waiting to mound up with wings like an eagle and you already soaring. Because what you went through was a storm that propelled you higher. Better woman today, better man today, because of it. You know your worth today because of it. You know what you deserve now because of it. You're higher. You went higher. You already mound up. Thank you, M. Bagley. You already mound up. See, sometimes it's hard to see where you are because you're not where you want to be. But my God, if you can see where you are, you can see the marvelous work that has already been taking place in your life if you just pay attention to where you are versus where you was. The pearl. Let me talk about the pearl. Number 6. There's number 6. Number 6, the pearl. The pearl begins with irritation. Pearls represent femininity. Pearls represents femininity. Think about it. Men don't wear pearls. Pearls is just not something for, pearls just represent femininity. When you see a pearl, you see woman beside it. Pearls begin with irritation. Because a grain of sand enters the oyster and the irritation begins. The discomfort remains, but over time, something extraordinary begins to happen. The irritation becomes a pearl. Sometimes the very thing that causes discomfort produces beauty. So I need you to hear that. Sometimes the very thing that causes discomfort produces beauty. Some of your greatest strength came from your greatest pain. And that's a fact. Some of your greatest strength came from your greatest pain. Waiting taught you faith. Loneliness taught you intimacy with God. Some of your greatest strength came from your greatest pain. So you never underestimate what God can create from painful experiences, because some of you had some painful experiences, excuse me, to the point where some of you said, I don't want to love no more. I don't want to give myself no more. I don't want a relationship no more, because that hurts. Love hurts, and people won't do you right. People will betray you. Listen, never underestimate what God can create from painful experiences. See, God don't never put no more on you than you are able to bear. But if God allowed it, He allowed it for a reason. I know we don't understand the full picture, and we can't see it all while we're going through it. But never underestimate what God can create from your painful experience. Look at, for many of you on here right now, look at what He have already created from your painful experience. I know there's many women on here right now with an awesome testimony, and they can share it with you. So what you must understand is that God specializes in transforming irritation into pearls. The last one I want to give you, the lamp and the oil. I think this is what, number 7. Here we go. The lamp, excuse me, the lamp and the oil. Last one. One of the most powerful images in Scripture is the lamp. A lamp without oil cannot shine. The wise virgins prepared oil before the bridegroom arrived, because they understood a simple truth. Preparation happens before arrival. Preparation happens before arrival, not afterwards. There's a whole lot of women that are focused entirely on finding the right man. But God is focused on filling your lamp for the right man, filling you with peace, filling you with wisdom, filling you with confidence, filling you with purpose, filling you with joy, filling you with submission. Filling you with love and care. So that when the right relationship arrives, it should add to your life. So that when the right relationship arrives, you're ready to pour into it because your cup runneth over. You're prepared for it. You can pour into it because God filled you with peace, filled you with wisdom, filled you with love, filled you with submission, filled you with confidence, filled you with purpose, filled you with joy. So now you can just pour into it. Because the woman whose lamp is full does not panic. She is ready whenever the opportunity comes. She's ready to pour into that relationship that she now had. That woman is ready to pour because she is filled with it. Filled. Oh man, I think this thing getting ready to act up. Boy, I thought of this.